But we've got to give a police interview, so what do you want us to say?
If you know what's good for you, you'll keep my name out of it.
Frankie, you just said you hate Grace.
I think you must have just misheard me.
I thought Victoria was gone forever and I'd never be able to track her down.
Grace's sister is Mrs. Banks. I need that money to start a new life for me and my daughter.
I swear on all my kids' lives, I don't know where your blood money is.
So it's time for me to bow out. I love you. And I always did.
Grace, I need to find that money and get out of here.
Grace Black. I'm arresting you on suspicion of modern slavery and human trafficking. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you don't mention when questioned, something which you later rely on in court.
Hey, I know you're still recovering, but you ready to give your statement now?
Yes, but my mum and dad aren't my real family.
Come in.
Who's that?
My uncle Dennis was my real family, but he died.
I'm telling you, Clare died right here in this village.
And I'm telling you, she's back.
What? And she's Grace's sister.
Oh, she makes Grace look like an angel.
This is harassment.
Yeah.
I'm an innocent woman.
I am a mother.
And where was your maternal instinct when you started abusing those children?
Yeah. See you, Grace. Do you know what? I hope prison is hell for you.
This ain't the end of me. They got nothing on me.
Yeah? We'll see about that, Grace, won't we? Get in the car.
Of course I want justice. I just don't think that Robbie speaking to the police is a good idea.
Why not?
Well, because he's been through enough.
I'm fine, Vic.
No, you've had organ failure, OK? You're fresh out of a coma. I just don't get the point in reliving everything when Rex is inside and Banks is dead.
Because Grace needs to pay for what she done. She held me hostage. We nearly died.
I know, but...
There's no buts, okay? Look, this isn't just about Robbie, okay? This is about you, Frankie, and Dylan all getting justice for what happened. Look, this isn't over till everyone in that CD network is held accountable for what they did.
Robbie Roscoe,
But he's not ready to give his statement.
it's not about your statement. It's about your brother, Freddy.
To be honest, I just didn't want it to be true. Must seem a bit more real now that the police have been round. Just when I thought we're getting my life back on track, beating cancer, and Freddy goes and abandons me. I chose him over Warren. And I chose him because I thought I could trust him. I thought I knew him when clearly I didn't know him at all. I don't think he meant to hurt you. Oh, then why? Why make me fall in love with him? Why make me believe that we're gonna get married when deep down he knew that wasn't in our path, Mum? Because he was unwell. And sometimes in life, terrible things happen, and I know you're heartbroken and I know you're angry. But I don't think blaming Freddy's gonna make you feel any better. What will, Mum?
Bye! I got Pupil of the Week!
Wow. Darling, that's amazing.
Where's Dad?
Said he saw him on the cliff path. And how did he know it was him?
Yesterday evening, Mercedes McQueen called us in a panic because Freddy left her a note. We called her back to get more information, and later 3 witnesses reported sightings of a man matching your brother's description at the same location on the coast. We found this by the water, and Freddy's wallet and ID at the scene. We're still searching, but given the strong currents in that area, we're treating this as a recovery rather than a rescue. Due to the note and all the other evidence, we believe Freddy may have taken his own life. I'm very sorry. I know how hard this must be to hear.
It just doesn't make any sense.
No, but if you've not found a body, then Freddy could still be alive, right?
As I said, it's very unlikely that we'd find him.
Well, maybe you should try harder.
I'll give you a minute.
This is all my fault.
This is not on you, all right?
He came to see me yesterday and he wanted to apologise about what happened between him and Vicky, and instead of accepting his apology, I told him I hated him and I wish he was dead.
It's not your fault, okay?
Freddy's dead because of me.
Look, I found Kyle when he took his own life, okay, and I blame myself for not seeing the signs, but the truth is no one's to blame here, okay? You don't just take your life because of something someone said. You know, it's an accumulation of things, isn't it? Listen, it's not on you, all right? I'm gonna get some fresh air.
I need to get up, I need to go.
No, stop, calm down, listen to me. Stop, okay? I am so sorry about Freddy. And I know it's a lot to take in, but right now we need to concentrate on you. Yeah? I can't let anything happen to you again, Robbie. I need to keep you safe. So please, don't report Grace. Okay.
So, a couple of weeks ago, there was an online auction of teens for sale at your club. Your brother has been arrested and charged, and now you're telling us that you had no part in this.
That's right.
What about your sister, Clare?
What about her?
We recently found her fingerprints at a crime scene near here. Rex may have taken the rap for Banks's murder, but I watched you give the orders, and I've got a feeling that you and your sister have been pulling the strings all along.
You got a feeling? Let's talk about you. You ever gone above and beyond the call of duty?
How did Frankie and Dylan end up at that auction, Grace?
I told you I haven't got a Scooby.
Frankie is your niece. You befriended her and Dylan. You knew they were vulnerable. You groomed them and then you sold them. And for what? For money? For power? Why'd you do it, Grace? Who else was involved?
I think you need to lay your cards on the table. I mean, where's your evidence? If you're detaining me, what are the charges? I'm right, aren't I? You've got nothing. You have no concrete evidence at all. They'll laugh you out of court, mate.
This interview is now concluded. Time, 4:16.
If you know where Victoria is, she deserves to be with me and Sienna. We're her family.
You know what? I always had my suspicions about you, but I've got to say you were very convincing. Oh. Thanks, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Wait. I've got news about Freddy.
Not that I know you want to protect Lexi, but you have to tell her about Freddy. I don't even know where to start. First, you tell her how much her dad loved her. And make sure she knows that she is part of this family now. And she always will be. And, well, as long as she don't mind a pot pie and a party on Eurovision night.
Thank you.
Hey, darling. That's well good. Can we just put the crayons down for a minute?
So this is all true?
Dodge is undercover and Dennis is dead.
Dennis adopted Victoria, and then Mark was going to leave the police and move in with them, but Dennis was hurt in an accident.
What kind of accident?
A hit and run.
Oh, I slept like a cat on a sunbeam.
Listen, Dennis pulled through, but then a few weeks later he was called to identify the driver and he just never showed up.
We had a falling out, and all this time I thought he was ignoring me.
Do you know where my pills are?
Yeah, they're in the bathroom, Mother.
And on the same day that Dennis disappeared, Victoria disappeared from school. But now that Victoria's shown up in this therapy session, Mark is hopeful that she's close.
Were there any other files on the device?
Yeah, but they're locked. But Mark thinks there might be more recordings of Victoria, and maybe that's going to reveal where she is. Dad, we've got to find her.
And we need to find out what happened to Dennis.
Oh, I've had one hell of a morning.
Oh, really?
They caught me watching the clip of Victoria.
No more lies. Tell me everything.
Dodger told me that he worked construction. He even gave me a quote for the repairs at the pub.
Well, it must have been some sort of cover. We just watched him and Donnie cart Grace away.
What on earth are you doing back here? Don't you walk away. We want an explanation.
Hey, we're talking to you.
I don't want any trouble.
Well, it's a bit late for that. You sold our kids to the highest bidder.
You are pure evil.
Yeah, you call yourself a mother. You're a disgrace. You used Frankie and she's your own niece.
And you clearly just lied to the police.
It's coming, then. What you got to say for yourself?
Look, I get it. All right, you're all looking for someone to blame. Do you want to know who I blame? The parents. You bitch!
Don't you dare.
It's Claire Devine.
It's Divine Banks. And if you pick a fight with my sister, you pick a fight with me.
After being on the run, it was a miracle the police gave me a chance. The job, it gave me focus and a purpose, and I couldn't live with myself knowing that Victoria was out there somewhere. So I did some digging and eventually I managed to track her down.
So you found my great-granddaughter?
Yeah, in Clare. So I started visiting her whenever I could get away from work.
What's she like?
She had nothing and nobody, but despite everything she'd been through, she was this bright, brave bundle of sunshine. She lit up my life. And then I reached out to Dennis. And just when we were about to become a family, it was all ripped away. Lib, I'm sorry I lied to you, I really am. But I had no choice. And I won't rest until I get Victoria back and I find out who killed Dennis.
Has there been any news, Mark?
No. But I think these therapy sessions might hold some answers. So I'm not giving up.
Mark, I think we've all had enough for one day, don't you?
So you tried to kill Max, abducted Tom, nearly blew up the village. What, you thought you just popped back to ruin a few more lives, did you?
I miss my family.
Who? D.I. Dodgy? Whatever.
So that's what this is? Heartwarming reunion.
My husband is dead.
Yes, and so is Freddy. Do you know, just when I thought my day couldn't get any worse, this serpent in stilettos turns up front dead.
After you nearly killed me.
Just make sure you stay away from me. Because next time, it won't be nearly.
Freddy's dead.
Dad, this is true.
The police believe he's taken his own life.
That's Banks' wife.
And Grace's sister.
Donnie, it's Robbie. Listen, Vicky's terrified about me doing this, but it needs to be done. So I'm ready to give my statement.
How you doing, mate?
Don't come any closer.
Hey, I'm just here to deliver a message.
Oh, yeah? From who?
Mrs. Banks. Just relax. It's all good. If you breathe a word to the police about anything that happened, and the next time you see your Vicky and little Lexi, it's going to be in a cold, lonely hospital morgue. So you're going to keep quiet and you're off. Yeah. Good lad. You get well soon, Rob.
Tori's waiting for me. Get me my money and I'm gone.
Freddy's dead. He took his own life.
So what are you going to do? Sit around crying like those losers? He dropped you like a bad habit, and he had plenty of those, didn't he, Grace?
He was a good man. Yeah, he made mistakes.
Mistakes? According to you, he slept with half this village.
Yeah, and you and me, we're perfect, aren't we? I spent all morning being grilled by the police, all right? And if Frankie and her little mates decide to pluck up the courage to tell the truth, we're both going down.
Keep your voice down.
And we deserve to. We have done unthinkable things to them. Who are we, Claire? Who are we? Oh.
We are the Blacks. Our father's daughters. Everything we learn from him, our children will learn from us. Now, Tori and I are getting away, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Robbie?
Son. What's the matter? Robbie. Talk to me. Everything's gonna be okay, I promise. I'll go.
Dodger.
Victoria.
She'll be better off with you guys.
Hey, let me look at you. You okay? You sure? Now listen. Hey, this is Sienna. She's your family.
Hi, Victoria. It's so nice to meet you. You know, I'm actually your grandma, and these are all your family too. I know this is a lot, but do you want to come and sit down?
Yeah, go on, go on. This doesn't make everything okay, you know.
I just want to do the right thing.
So what? You just walk away and everyone's happy? Like I said, this changes nothing. I'm not going to stop till you're locked up.
I did this for Tori. I wanted to have a better life.
And Claire agreed to it.
She doesn't know yet.
What are you going to do when she finds out? Because no offence, but I don't think you'll survive what's coming.
Ugh, Claire gives me the chills. She's dead weird. She starts to get away from her.
Just relax. She's not gonna hurt us.
Yeah, Dylan's right. Now that everything's out in the open, we don't have to be afraid anymore.
Oh, I think you should be very afraid.
Claire.
I have eyes and ears everywhere in this village. But if you open your mouths about me or Grace again, then that little attack on Darren and Nancy's will seem like a tea party. Because I will hunt you and your families down. And I will make every last trace of you disappear.
No, I'd take pancakes over cereal any day of the week, too. Especially with a smiley face on.
The doctors have given us the green light. I'm gonna take him out of his coma this afternoon.
I wanna make you feel good.
How could you be so stupid?
I'm sorry, all right? She wanted cereal and we run out of milk.
So you thought it was a good idea to send her to the shops on her own, knowing that family are desperate to get their hands on her?
Okay, well, when you put it like that...
He left you, Grace, and now he's dead. So unless you want to join him, you'll help me find my little girl.
Fine, but you need to calm down. Maybe she's just got lost.
Where is she?
She's safe with her real family.
No, you can't just snatch her from the street. She belongs with me. You need to do something. You need to arrest him. They abducted my little girl.
What, like you did?
The only person facing a criminal charge here is you.
I have waited a long time for this, and I'm not leaving till I get the answers I need.
Okay, so I've ordered some new bedding and some new clothes, although she can borrow some of Sophie's in the meanwhile, and I called the school to try and get you registered.
Why did you take that USB?
What?
I saw you put it in your pocket.
Hey, Blakes.
Morning.
Morning.
Wanted to come and see my very handsome groom to remind him that we have to go and see the wedding venue this afternoon.
I hadn't forgotten. I wouldn't miss it for the world. John Paul, this is lovely Tori I've been telling you about.
Oh, hello, Tori.
You know, Tori, you, me and Auntie Liberty are going to spend the morning at the park. Does that sound good?
I hope you don't mind. I'm just going to give that a miss. Got a few things I need to sort here.
For the last time, I'm not saying another word until you bring her back to me. Where is she?
We are being granted a temporary custody order, Claire. You know why? Because we're her family.
Me and Alistair were her family.
Yeah, OK, well, he's dead now. And we'd like to ask you some questions, so sit down.
She'll be frightened. What have you told her? Is she OK?
No. I've been up all night with her. After all these years of searching, I finally get my granddaughter back, and now she keeps asking about her Uncle Dennis. So I've had to tell her that she won't be seeing him again, and that we saved her from the people who kidnapped her.
I didn't kidnap her. Alistair brought her home one day and told me her parents were dead.
And you didn't think to ask any questions?
What was the alternative? A children's home? Some grotty foster family? We loved her. She wanted for nothing at our house.
Your husband was trafficking teenagers.
I had no idea about any of that. If I did, I would have left him.
Oh, come on, Claire. People are queuing up to talk about all the shenanigans you got up to last time you were in this village. Is that why you faked your own death?
No. I didn't. I nearly died. Alistair nursed me back to life. We fell in love and got married. But now looking back, I was just another one of his victims. But I got a second chance. A chance to have a family.
So you took somebody else's? You killed Dennis to steal what wasn't yours?
I didn't, I swear!
Then who did, Claire? Who murdered my cousin?
Okay, that's enough.
No, I'm not finished. She knows something.
I said we're done. You go within 100 feet of that girl, and I'll see you behind bars.
Oh, yeah? What for? Go on. Arrest me. You've got nothing on me.
Oh, I'll think of something.
You look rough.
Gee, thanks. I'm stressed. All right, I'm worried about Lucas. I can't get Claire's threats out of my head. Do we tell our families?
Are you back on spice?
What? No.
Well, you don't go running around threatening to kill people unless you're an actual psycho. No, we'll just keep our mouths shut, like she said.
So we just let her get away with it?
Yeah. Because if she finds out that we've killed her husband, I don't think she's going to be very happy.
And what if Grace tells her?
She won't, she promised.
Well, maybe she's had a change of heart, seeing as you've dropped her in it with the police.
Sorry I've missed the lunchtime rush.
How's Lucas?
Yeah, they're waking him up from his coma later today.
Wait, so what are you doing here then?
Because I'm skint, Tony. And I need to provide for him and prove that I'm not going to fail him again.
Can't see you haven't failed him. It's not your fault he got a brain tumour.
They got it all out. He's going to be okay.
Is it, though? It's brain surgery, Tony. And now I've got to take care of him. And I don't even know if I can take care of myself. Right, I've had breakdowns and psychosis, and my own brain doesn't work properly anymore.
Come on, it's working fine.
No, it's not, Tony. It's not, because if it was, I wouldn't have fell in love with the predator and moved him into my house.
Come here. Look, I want you to go outside and cool off. I'm going to get these orders out, then we're going to have a little chat, all right?
Yeah.
Sisters, eh? They know to get right under your skin. You can't lose control around them. It gives them the upper hand.
She's already got the upper hand, darling. We can't prove she's involved with any of Banks's activities, so she's going to worm her way out of any charges we put against her, just like Grace.
I know it's frustrating. Robbie's in no fit state to talk at the moment, and we've got no concrete evidence. We're going to have to regroup, plan a proper strategy.
No, right now, what I need to do is spend some time with my granddaughter, try and undo some of the damage that Claire's done.
Hey, you're not the only one who's got a personal stake in this. My Vicky was a mess after what they did to her.
Yeah, I know.
We've got to make Claire Devine think that she's won, for now. But that's how we'll get her in the end. Because there's no way she'll be able to keep up this I'm a victim act forever.
We don't know that.
Well, think about it. Banks's assets all frozen. She needs money. She's bound to step out of line sooner or later. So we're going to watch her day and night. And as soon as we collate enough evidence, that's when we get her, and everyone else is involved.
I hope you're right. Because she's my only lead, and I need to know who killed Dennis.
Meeting Tori's brought ghosts back from the past, I see. I warned you about acting impulsively.
I think Liberty might be onto me.
Oh, that would be a disaster.
Obviously. But I'm dealing with it. Not like that. She's alive and well.
Which is more than can be said for Dennis.
Well, what's done is done. All I can do now is make sure my family never finds out I killed him.
Thought I might find you here. I need to tell you something.
Let me guess. You grasped me up to the police?
I'm so sorry. It was an accident, I swear. I didn't mean to mention you.
It's fine, then let me go.
Is it though? Because Claire threatened my family last night. She said if we ever caused trouble for you again, she'd kill them.
Just do what she says and you'll be fine.
So you're not gonna tell her what we did to Banks?
And make matters 10 times worse? No. I think we've all been through enough, don't you? I just can't believe Freddy's gone. Did it be that unhappy he'd take his own life?
Yeah, well, I guess you can never really understand someone's trauma.
He was happy once. We both were. On this decrepit old boat. Kind of thought that maybe one day we'd get that back.
You have no right to be sad about my uncle. He hated what you'd become, what you did to us. My life has been utterly destroyed because of you. And for what it's worth, I think Freddy's better off dead than being with you.
If you hadn't have had a relationship with Rex, they would have still been groomed. In fact, your relationship is probably what stopped him doing the same with Lucas.
And he's going to be heartbroken when he wakes up and sees the state Dylan's in.
The only mistake you made was trusting the wrong person. We've all done that. I mean, how do you think Arlo got away with bullying Ro for so long? Because I didn't see what was going on. It was right under my own nose. You've got to forgive yourself, Steve. Because otherwise the guilt is going to get in the way of what's most important, and that is helping your son to recover. Now get yourself down to the hospital and make sure yours is the first face he sees when he wakes up.
Wait, Lucas is waking up?
Dylan.
When? When are they waking him up? I won't want to be there. No. I don't think that that's a good idea. Why not? Because look at you, Dylan. You're still climbing the walls. Do you really want Lucas to see you like this? In fact, I don't want you at the hospital.
He's right, mate. You need to go home and let Miss B look after you. See you, let you know what's going on.
Dodger's convinced it had something to do with his cousin's murder. He wants his pound of flesh. It's not enough that he's taken my daughter. If I had that 2 million quid, I'd get her back and go on the run.
Yeah, but you don't.
I don't.
I do understand what it's like to lose somebody you love. But maybe we just didn't deserve them in the first place.
The Blakes don't deserve my Tori. They don't even know her. When she cries, I'm the one that she turns to. She doesn't even have her teddy. She can't sleep without her teddy.
I am so sorry.
What are you sorry for?
That I let her go to the shop on her own. It was stupid. I wasn't thinking. I honestly didn't realise. I mean, you normally only just care about yourself.
I've changed, Grace.
Yeah. You have. That's what being a mum does to you.
I'm sorry too. I was so mean to you about Freddy earlier. I should have been more supportive. I know how much you're hurting.
You were just upset.
No, that's not an excuse. You're my sister. And we should always have each other's backs, right?
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna help you get Tori back. And we're gonna get Curtis and we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna go start somewhere new.
I'd really like that.
So, for the big day, the options are buttercream, fruitcake, and, drumroll please, rainbow cake. Let me know what you think.
Thanks. Fruitcake and rainbow cake. Lucky us. It's good to see you smiling again.
What time are you checking out the wedding venue tonight?
I'm sorry. Really sorry to interrupt, but Jez, I need to talk to you. Privately?
Of course. Sorry.
Sorry. Look, I want to know why you took that USB stick. Like, what are you hiding?
Liberty, we can't have this conversation here. Look, I promise I will tell you everything when we're alone, but please don't mention it in front of Jean-Paul. We'll have a proper catch-up later. Okay?
Okay, I'll see you at home. Enjoy.
Sorry about that.
I do feel bad, you know. Tucking into all this wedding cake and she just lost Dennis. I don't mind at all if you want to postpone the wedding venue visit.
No, absolutely not.
Sure?
Don't worry. I'll sort her out later.
It's been a few hours now. He'll wake up any minute.
Lucas, please wake up. I need to know if we're gonna be okay.
Dylan, I told you not to come here.
No, please. Please, he needs me.
No. He needs time and space to recover. Like you need time to recover. Come on.
Get off me, I'm fine.
Do you really want him to see you in this state? You've got nothing to offer him. You're just an addict.
Steve.
No, I am sorry. But you're in no fit state to be looking after my son, and I want him focusing on his recovery, not worrying about you. So just go, leave us alone. Look, I said go.
Dylan.
No. No, it's just me, son. It's just Dad. Hey, you're okay?
Yeah, the doctor said you're gonna be okay.
Liberty. What are you doing?
I'm looking for the USB.
Oh, I told you, we talk about it later.
No. No, you were just fobbing me off like everyone else does. Like Sienna does, like Dodger does, and I am sick of it. I just want someone to tell me the truth. Is there some kind of reason why you don't want us seeing Tori's therapy tapes?
Just calm down, okay? Can we just sit for a moment, please? Okay, look, I think that my therapy sessions I had with Tommy are on that USB device. And they're private and they're confidential conversations that I don't want to be shared with anyone else. So that's why I took the USB.
Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, well that all makes so much sense. Oh, you poor thing, I'm really, really sorry. I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh, well, you're grieving Dennis. It's natural that you're not thinking rationally right now and looking for answers about his disappearance in all the wrong places.
I'm really sorry I went rooting through all your stuff. Like this book. It's gorgeous, look.
Listen, Liberty, there's something else I haven't been honest about.
What?
When I was under hypnosis, I told Tommy that I felt guilty about marrying John Paul because I have feelings for you.
She has Nico's eyes.
Well, let's hope the similarities start and end there.
I'm just so happy that she's here with us and she's safe.
Sienna, can you take Tori to the bathroom, please?
Of course. Come on, sweetheart. Let's go wash your hands.
Tori!
Mom?
I need you to stay away.
She needs me. I was the one that tucked her into bed at night. Read her bedtime stories.
It should have been Dennis doing all those things. But you put a stop to that, didn't you?
I didn't kill him. And I didn't kidnap Tori. You're the only child snatcher around here. Grabbing her off the street. You should be ashamed of yourself.
We never took Tori. Grace brought her to us. I don't know how to deal with this situation just yet. But right now, your relationship with that girl is over. And that's all thanks to your sister. Oh, hey. Oh, the wedding venue.
Jazz, I waited there for an hour, like an idiot. They even joked at one point that at least I was being stood up today rather than my wedding day.
Look, I was ready to come out, but well, Liberty had a complete breakdown over Dennis. She was inconsolable. I've never seen her so upset. And my phone was on silent. Sorry.
Right, well, I've got marking to do, so I'll...
Please don't hate me, John Paul. I really am sorry. And I promise we'll rearrange the visit, okay?
Jez. Who was that?
Oh, just some broadband salesman who wouldn't get the hint.
Come back to bed.
Good news. All the tests have come back clear, and you're allowed to come home to recover.
Come on. Got a treat for you. You never guess what it is.
You're full of surprises, aren't you?
We have got a lot to talk about. Why don't we go and sort out the kiosk?
Yeah, that's the answer. Yeah, Grace put us through hell. We killed a man. I know I lost Lucas, but it's fine, because I can start serving cappuccinos again.
Give me a break, will you? Do you not think my head's a mess as well? I'm trying.
I need spice.
Dylan, Dylan, don't call a dealer.
Why not? I'm just a druggie. That's what everyone thinks, and they're right.
And how are you going to afford it because you've got no money?
Yeah, not yet.
Do you know what? I'm going to go and find Miss and see if she can talk some sense into you.
We didn't get to talk yesterday after.
Liberty, we just got caught up in the moment. There's no need to overthink what it meant.
But we know what it meant. It meant you could finally show me how you truly feel. After we kissed, I caught feelings, but I just buried them because I didn't think you felt the same. But now I know that you do, Jez. I know you have feelings for me.
You might be right, but it's just too complicated. I mean, John Paul, for starters.
Don't.
Can you imagine how a family would react?
This happened because of family, because of Dennis. He showed us how short life can be and that you have to grab it with both hands. Which is why I thought I would bring us a picnic before work. The horoscope said it's a good day for Virgos to build strong connections, and if this isn't a connection, then I don't know what is. We can't deny how we feel. Can we?
Lovely, we're having a picnic.
Lovely. What are you doing here? I thought you were going to the shops.
Oh, yes, of course I was, yes.
Well, listen, I should probably go and see John Paul anyway, so why don't I walk you back to the village?
Oh, lovely. Bye, Liberty.
This place. This is where he died.
Yeah, well, we've both lost our husbands.
I've lost more than you, though. I've lost my daughter, too.
Yeah, and this is how we get her back. We get money. We get big money. And then the four of us, we're a family, always looking out for each other.
Family? Always looking out for each other?
Exactly.
Is that what you've been doing for me the last couple of days?
Brilliant. They must have cleaned out all the spirits when they cleaned out the club. Listen, I'm going to go and grab some more. Will you sort me out an espresso before I get back?
I'll sort you out. Don't you worry.
Please, Victoria.
I'm called Tori.
Yeah, well, your Granny Shannon might struggle with that, but of course you are. Well, Tori, Myra Pocahontas would really like to play with you.
No. 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 We're not putting that monstrosity in the middle of the table.
And here's me thinking you'd want all the colours. My mistake.
Sorry. I've been the best fiancé this week, have I?
Is this even what you want?
Well, no. I thought I made that obvious.
I don't mean the flowers, I mean us. This wedding.
Yes, of course it's what I want.
Look, I know that you had to be there for Liberty yesterday, and you had to get right behind her with everything that's going on with Dennis, but look, this isn't even about you missing the venue visits or me spending all of my spare time looking at centerpieces. It's just that you're never present, Jazz.
You're right. I'm sorry. You do so much for me, and I've been taking you for granted. But that changes today. From now on, I'm all yours.
So the doctor said that the operation went really well and we got no after effects to worry about. So things should get back to normal in no time.
Back to normal?
Mm-hmm. Hey, if Claire Devine can come back from the dead, I think we can get through this.
Oh, yeah.
Sis?
Clara made it for you. It's no Mona Lisa, but...
Cute. What do you reckon Dylan blames me? You know, for what those people did to him? Because I knew about the drugs and the crime and I tried to stop it. I did.
I know.
And you weren't the only one, yeah? Plus, Misba's looking after Dylan now, so I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah, but Willie, though.
We just stop going on about Dylan for a second, please.
All right, snappy, snappy, son.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I just want you to focus on yourself. You've been through a lot, haven't you? We all have. I'll tell you what, should I make us a decent lunch? That always makes us feel better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll go and grab some ingredients and I'll be back in a sec.
Jumbo. Everything all right?
Ask your uncle, your stepdad, whatever he is.
Well, what's wrong?
I am having to physically force my fiancée down the aisle.
Cold feet?
Yeah, cold feet, something like that.
Maybe he just needs a push in the right direction.
Dylan! What are you doing?
I need spice.
No, you don't. You need to come home with me. I've been calling you all morning.
Oh, can't you see? I've got nothing else. I need spice. I need spice. I've got nothing. It's because of him.
There, sorted. Oh, cheers, sis.
I can't do this anymore.
What?
I'm just not up for the reopening tonight.
Oh, come on, why not?
Tori. I miss her so much. I just don't understand how they got hold of her. You?
I haven't got a clue.
Someone must have turned on us. I'm gonna find out who.
Listen, all that matters is that we get her back, all right? And that is what tonight is about. Remember? Family, always looking out for each other.
Just stop. You're so fake. What you did for yourself.
Oh, I don't know what you mean.
You stole my little girl and gave her to the Blakes.
You were right what you said before. I have messed you around. Keeping you apart from Lucas. Can't imagine how hard it's been. Well, I can see, to be fair, so I'm sorry. And you still think I'm just an addict? I should never have said that. No one is ever just an addict. I like to think we got more about us than that. I've been where you are, remember? But I'm glad to see you sprucing up this place. Having something positive to look forward to. Yeah, I'm gonna open this place up. Make some money. One more spice. I know you want to forget. I understand what Rex did to you. But Dylan, drugs aren't the answer. I remember that craving feeling that you've got right now. But you can control it with time and support from the right people and having positive things like this place to focus on. You just need to remember the person that you used to be and the dreams that you used to make. Yeah. Lucas was in all of them. So go and get him back. In fact, why don't you move in with us?
Where's John Paul?
No, I went to see him, remember? And now I am making him a sample centerpiece for a wedding.
Because you feel so guilty about Liberty?
What do you mean?
I know something happened. I could tell by the way you were looking at each other. Very close, intimate even.
Okay. You got me. I slept with her.
What? Jeremy, why did you do that?
Well, she found my little book. So I had to distract her, which I did.
Fine. But that's not the only reason you slept with Liberty, is it? You like her. More than like her. I know you better than anybody, Jeremy Blake.
Maybe.
Because of Anna. She looks just like her.
You know, if I hadn't lost Anna, my life would have been so much better.
And if you lose John Paul, your life could be so much worse. He's the only person that can keep you on track. You mustn't let your feelings for that girl wreck your wedding.
I know, Mother. That's why I am making this centerpiece and making it up to John Paul and making sure nothing ever happens between me and Liberty again.
I should never have stopped you seeing Lucas. Yeah, I miss him. There's nothing I want more than to be back with it, but you were right to keep us apart. Some of the stuff that I saw in that house, some of the stuff that I did, I just feel shame. And Lucas having me back in his life now, what, some flaky addict who can't get his head over the things that he's done? That's all the stuff that we can work on. Please, my son really needs you right now.
Dylan? You okay?
I'm sorry for being a burden.
Dylan, you could never be a burden. As far as I'm concerned, you're my son.
Then you're not gonna like Steve's latest idea. Seeing the boys today so torn up because I've kept them apart, it made me realise what they need.
What Dylan needs is professional help.
Yeah, and I'll make sure he sees a drug counsellor straight away. Look, come on, there is nobody better to deal with addiction than me. I can help him.
Well, it does look like you've helped him make a good start here. Well, what do you think? I'll certainly consider letting you move if you're sure this is the right choice for you and Lucas. Are you?
Please, Claire, will you just hear me out? Or I could just kill you. You wouldn't. Okay, you would, but who would the police arrest first, huh? All right, I'll hear you out. I did it for Tori's sake. I wanted her to grow up with a normal family. Normal? Do you know anything about the Blakes? I know about us. And we're toxic. But not so toxic you can't keep Curtis. Oh, so I made a bad call. But how many have you made, huh? Warren, Max, trying to blow up the loft? Handing my child to that freak family is on another level. And thanks to you, my one chance of being a mum has been ripped away from me. So we should work together. We make the loft a success. We get Tori back. I haven't always been the best sister to you. Hey, listen, that is all in the past. From now on, we work together. You've got to promise that you never betray me again. I swear. Forgive me? I might do, when I get Tori back for good. Till then, we graft like hell, we put ourselves back on top. We take down anyone that gets in our way.
Sorry it took so long. I had a few things to sort out.
Right, I'll leave you to it.
What things, Dad? Okay, so I've got big news. Dylan's gonna move in here.
You didn't even want to see me.
Well, he does now because I've sorted it.
How?
Okay. I told Dylan not to see you after you got discharged to keep you safe. Because he's dealing with addiction, so I said, you stay clear. Like I did when you two were going away together, and I told him that he had to end it with you because you needed to stay here to have your operation.
So you did what?
I understand now that things have changed.
Hold on. Right, you told him to break up with me. And to stay away from me. But what kind of a dad does that?
Liberty! You here? We need to talk.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
You wanted to talk?
Yes. Sorry. You just look so like her.
You saw my picture of her then. I don't care why you have feelings for me. As long as you do.
Oh, sorry, I just don't think... I just don't think I can resist you.
All that is in the past now. Dylan's moving in and he's going to help you. You can help him and I'll help both of you.
Well, you could have just let us be together before the operation. I mean, I could have saved him or something.
But we don't want to go backwards. You've just got out of hospital, you've got a clean bill of health, and Dylan's going to be a part of your world again, son. It's all going to be okay.
No, it's not okay. None of this is okay. You've messed up my whole life, Dad.
I'm trying to put it right, Lucas. So come here, Dad.
Get off me! Ah!
Please don't get yourself worked up. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here because I want to hurt Grace. And you are going to kill her for me.